What is going on, guys? Lord Valor here. Welcome back to another video. And today, we celebrate with our friends 'cause we just defeated Voldemort, Bogarts, and a whole ton of other crap that was going on. So, Valor, you made it. All hail the conquering Cursebreaker. I never could have done it without all of you. Thank you. Let's enjoy it while we can. They say Professor Snape is on the warpath. Yeah, Brunella told him about Pince, the restriction section, and the cursed vaults. She forgot to mention how I defeated her and Ismina. I heard there's no proof, and Madam Prince is too proud to admit what happened. I'm not even worried. Don't say we all owe it to my brilliant plan, but what did you find inside the vault? A clue to the next one? I found a hand-drawn map to the Forbidden Forest and an arrow that is missing in the arrowhead. I'd wager my Gobblestones that the next route is in the Forbidden Forest. I know what I'll be reading all about next summer. And why is there R in the corner of the map? I've been wondering the same thing. Everyone looks at Ben. Why is everyone looking at me? Last year, with letters you found addressed to you were signed R. And I told you I don't remember anything about being frozen. You must remember something. You believe me, don't you, Valor? Yes, take it easy, Rowan. Ben's on our side. If this R person drew this map. Seriously, Valor? Ben has to know something. I'm telling the truth, Ron. Valor can see that. Why can't you? Let's worry about the mysterious maps and unexplained memory losses another day. We're here to celebrate Valor's triumphs over the cursed vault. Yay, celebration. Having a blast butterbeer before you go for the summer? Heck yeah, that's right, Hagrid. Pull up a chair. I was on my way back to the castle, but I was wanting to let you know that there's a lot fewer Bogarts than before. Miracle, I say. Professor McGonagall instructed you to keep that information to yourself, Rubius. Professor Dumbledore, sir. Sorry, sir. I shouldn't have said that. Rumor has it you've been gone this entire year, Professor. Did you just get back? I did. I found who I was looking for. Here and there. I'm not sure I understand. You're not alone. We will discuss this further in my office. Perfect. Another visit to the Professor Dumbledore's office. But we gotta wait 8 hours because he's a busy, busy man. Entering his office, we get... This has become something of a tradition, Mallard. Our annual opportunity to discuss your unpredicted heroics and egregious misbehavior. I understand that a substantial amount of the mayhem transpired in my absence. Dragons in the common room, elves in the greenhouse, Voldemort himself lurking in every cupboard. Apparently even I made an appearance in Bogart form. Is it true that all the Bogarts are gone? Bogarts can never truly be banished because they are born of human emotion. Fortunately, they can be of some use. Defense against our charge class has been tracking ridiculous on those Bogarts for years to come. I'm sure a few Bogarts are nothing compared to what you faced in the Cursed Forest. Tell me everything. Hey, you already know, Ismina. You already know. From what you've told me, it sounds as though someone else tampered with the Cursed Vault, releasing the Bogarts. That's my understanding, but you would know better than me. This is someone who'd know better than both of us. Do you know where I've been this year, Valor? No. Seeking out the world's finest Cursebreaker, one of who has infinite experience. She is an exceptional pupil of mine, back when my beard was a little bit longer or something. At present, she is exploring recently discoveries, and next year begins, she will be here at Hogwarts. I will be most interested to hear your opinion on the vaults and of you. You have once again disobeyed me, and yet once again broke a curse that has threatened us all. You know, it just seems to be my specialty. I am running out of excuses for you, Valor. Break one more rule, and I will not be able to insulate you from serious punishment. I understand, Professor. I'm sorry. Actions are far better than apologies. Take Fox, for instance. From time to time, the phoenix is reborn, refreshed, and rejuvenated. You have the power to take the summer, and when you return to Hogwarts, start fresh. Thank you, Professor Dumbledore. I'll do my best. But before you go, take the summer. Take 100 points for Hufflepuff. Of course. What would it be a year without Professor Dumbledore giving us a ton of frickin' points? Like, what? What would it be? Celebrate your year at Hogwarts and prepare. Level up. Yeah. Go to the Great Hall, decorated with Hufflepuff, because we are winners. And the end of the year, the end of another year at Hogwarts, I think we've all learned as much about ourselves this year as we have about witchcraft and wizardry. But enough about the past. Let's talk about the present. More specifically, this year's winner. First place, Slytherin, 2,000 points. Ravenclaw third, Gryffindor second, and with 204.49 points, Hufflepuff. Yeet. Congratulations, Hufflepuff, the winners of this year's House Cup. Who won the House Cup? Valor? Yay! Not by much, but we did. Actually, quite a bit, actually. Enjoy this delicious feast and have a wonderful summer. Time goes by, and we have completed year 3. I do a little jig, waving my arms and jumping about, looking very happy. Chapter 17 complete. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. The clock goes by and it's turning for a very long time. And here we are in year 4. A ton of people have a lot to say. Remember when we broke the Bogart curse? Yes, that was not that long ago for me, actually, Barnaby. I spent my summer learning about the 3 unforgivable curses. I'll be testing them on you and your friends. When are we going to catch a Quidditch match, Valor? What's wrong with Ben? He looks like he's seen a new chew. Can't believe I only have 2 years left at Hogwarts. Welcome back, Gryffindors. I'm not Gryffindor. Welcome back, Valor. Let me know when you're heading to Zonko's. Let's go talk to Benny. Talk to Benny and Roran. It's great to see you, Valor. How was your summer? Good, thanks. I'm excited to catch up with everyone and start searching for the cursed vaults. Wow. Real good. You might want to talk to Ben first. We know how he gets, but I've never seen him this scared. What happened? I'm honestly not sure. I walked in, he was pacing, murmuring something about nightmares. When that red gentleman walked in, Dumbledore arrived, he went completely pale. I'll check on him right after Dumbledore's speech. I wonder if he knows that woman from somewhere. Who is she? I have no idea. I'm sure Dumbledore introduced her in his speech. Welcome back to Hogwarts. An important part of your magical education is learning to identify and overcome your fears. Those who have been with us the past few years have already encountered cursed ice and bogarts. Despite many warnings, handful of you have disobeyed me and managed to enter and survive the cursed vaults. The truth is, while you are our instructors, and your duty is to keep everything safe, we do not know where the next cursed vault lies, what it contains, and the curse will be unleashed. This is why I have sought out an expert, a renowned cursebreaker who has first-handedly known everything. Please help me welcome Miss Roverick or something? Rakepick. Thank you. Thank you for that glowing introduction, Professor Dumbledore. I was honestly shocked when he invited me to get, considering all the trouble I made him as a student. After graduating from Hogwarts, I became a head cursebreaker at Gringotts Wizarding Bank. As a student, I was convinced that the cursed vaults existed. but the facility chose to ignore my warnings, and now I've finally been forced to admit their mistakes. I may ask some of you to describe what you've witnessed, and may ask you lots of questions, but I will not tolerate the unsophisticated of you all. And at this point on, you will stay away from the vaults and stay out of my way. I see, but just right hasn't changed a bit, and yet you're wise to watch out for that one, Valor. Hey, Grid, how was you weren't at the feast? It's a long story. I hate to interrupt your meal, but I need your help. What's wrong? Follow me. It'll be easier to show you. Do you mind if I bring Ben? I need to check on him. I don't care who you bring, Valor, as long as you hurry. Meet me in the clock tower, Valor. Something terrible has happened. Es terrible. Tulip, what happened? I wish I knew. I dozed off in the Hogwarts Express and woke up in the Forbidden Forest. I saw her walking towards the forest, and I was getting ready for the feast. Well, I guess I was sleepwalking. Madame Pomfrey mentioned sleepwalking students before. It must be another curse. Madame Rabbit probably messed with the next cursed vault. Everyone said you hid when she came into the Great Hall. Is everything okay? Do you know her? I know enough to stay away from her. We can talk about Patricia Rakepick later. Luckily, Tulip hit her head on a branch heading into the Forbidden Forest. Lots of creatures in there. Love to feast on sleepwalking students. I tried to take her to the hospital wing, but she wouldn't let me. She only wanted to see you. You found a map of the Forbidden Forest and the Cursed Vaults, Valor Boy. This could be related. First, let me make sure your head is okay. Madame Pomfrey taught me a healing spell. Espesky. Boop doo 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 doo. Got a healer. Doo 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 doo. Boop. Ah, look at her. Much better. Thank you, Valor Boy. It'll be easier to work out what happened without a splitting headache. You can work it out later. Let's take you to the hospital ring. I'll catch up with you later. I'm expecting a letter. Oh. Okay. Tell Miss Cressou to come directly to the hospital ring. I will notify you when I can visit her. And side note, I bought another pet called a pet froggo. No. Not a pet froggo, a pet rat. Yes, I bought a pet rat. Doesn't he look fantastic? And let's just buy the gray one while we're at it, right? What could possibly go wrong? Whoop, purchase. Boom. Upgraded my empathy. Thanks all for watching. See you next time.